morning. Today I'm gonna take a flight to the highest peak of Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro. Let's go. I flew over 10,000 hours of flight. I've never seen a wooden boarding pass. How cute this is.
Yeah, so it's like walking into a doctor's theatre with all the oxygen masks around in the aircraft at the moment.
What's going on? Why we have all these stuff hanging around?
Well, we're climbing up to 19,500 feet and we're not a pressurized aircraft. So we need the oxygen to keep ourselves awake and alive and good to fly the plane. And of course, you can see the nice views of Kilimanjaro. So we'll put the masks on at 12,000 feet. I'll turn the oxygen on at 14,000 feet and we'll have it on while we circle around Kilimanjaro. Okay, welcome aboard guys. So I'm Callum, this is Rajan. Flight time over Kilimanjaro is going to be about 1 hour, okay? I've got 4 emergency exits, 2 at the back, 2 at the front here, life jacket under your seats. Oxygen masks obviously we have in the flight today. We're going to test them right now and you'll see a green color just come down to here. So we'll just see that to make sure they're plugged in properly. You'll have a green color there. All good, and then we'll turn it off.
Here's my friend Andrea.
Ciao.
Ciao, buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Andrea is the man. He organized all of these charter flights for me. In Tanzania, apparently it's very difficult in high season to get seat availability and all that. He's the man who found all the interesting flights.
Good to go, next under takeoff. Right plan there. Okay, speed alive. Checking. T's and P's in the green. Check. Got a couple of birds here, clear. 60 knots, check. Say airborne 25. With this cloud, we'll go northern side of Meru, so request a right hand turn. Okay, it's 5,000. Okay, flaps up. Speed check and flaps up. So big thing to remember is keeping an eye on ITT temperatures when we're up high, because that's the limiting factor. ITT and the torque as well is really crucial. You're up at high altitude in a small plane like this, ailerons and everything, you need more stronger inputs because there's less airflow going over them, less thick air. Okay, just passing 12,000 feet now, approaching 12,000. If you put your masks on, please. 14,000. Check. Okay, so we'll put the oxygen on and just confirm you got green. Confirm you're green. All good. Happy days, guys. We can breathe. There's a little bit of cloud cover over Kili, guys, but it's not looking too bad. There's a sort of a cap over the top of it. So we're going to go around the northern side because there's tailwind. We've got 23 knots of tailwind. We've got Kili just off to the eastern side here on the right-hand side of the aircraft. There's a little bit of cloud cover, but we should get a decent view of it just as we come round further to the north and round to the east again.
What is this lump thing? This looks like a snow lump. Like, is that Kili?
So this is Kili here, yeah. It's unfortunately the cloud on this side of it is it's completely covered it.
It looks like a ball, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's a little bit like a lenticular cloud over the top of it as well. But yeah, you can still see three layers of clouds. It's very strange.
Yes. Have we reached 19,000 now?
Yeah, we're just on 19 now, yeah.
Fantastic. Still, I can see the shape of the mountain.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming at a view now of Kibo, which is a smaller mountain which is next to Kili.
Yep.
So I'm hoping this cloud stops shortly. Yeah, maybe on the other side. Yeah.
Do you think they get burned off, but it will take considerable time?
It will, unfortunately, yeah. And sometimes it stays covered in cloud all day.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it likes to sleep, Kili. It doesn't like to come out and about too often. But Kibo is also a beautiful mountain next to it, so we'll do an arc around to the right, and I'll dip the wings so you get a nice view. But just to say we climb to 20,000 feet, no problem at all. It's got to dip down a little bit. You can start to see a little bit of ice just on this southern side here.
Mount Meru is number 6 on the continent. That's 16,000 feet above sea level. Right, same as Kili. Yep. A stratovolcano, because we're here on the edge of the Rift Valley, Sam. And Mount Meru last erupted in 1910.
1910.
And Kilimanjaro has 3 peaks: Kibo, Shira, Mawenzi. Those are all stratovolcanoes, extinct. And Mount Meru, we'll have a good view of that. We'll get to actually look right down into the crater of Mount Meru. And what makes this area quite geologically interesting is that we're on the edge of the Rift Valley, which runs all the way from the Red Sea through Africa, the Afar Triangle, where the Middle East and Africa meet, down into Mozambique. And this rift is a fault line. It's running through the length of the continent. And it brings about very interesting geological formations, such as the roof of Africa here, Mount Kilimanjaro at 19,000 feet. And as we said, the 6th highest mountain, Mount Meru, which we're on our way to go and see. And that's where you start to see Lake Tanganyika, Lake Malawi, Lake Victoria, and all these very interesting environmental, and that's why most of Africa's national parks lie here within the Great Rift Valley. The Meru is really spectacular. There's a cone inside the mountain itself, and apparently it used to be taller than Kilimanjaro years and years ago, but it blew itself to smithereens.
Oh.
Yeah, so the cone remains, but yeah, it's a really spectacular mountain, Meru. And it's only 16,000, but it's still a very impressive mountain.
And it's because of flying enable us to have a fast trek. We don't have to walk up to the mountain, but we soar it from better than any angle, better than anyone did it from the top.
Absolutely, Sam. Yes, we've just summited Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's tallest mountain, all in the space of 1 hour on board our Cessna Caravan here. And thanks to Aviation, we've done in the space of 1 hour what takes your average climber up to 10 days to do.
As a frequent traveler, I recommend to use Surfshark VPN to bypass internet censorship, to find cheaper travel, and to secure your data. So internet censorship is a huge pain when I travel to countries where social media and foreign emails are blocked, that I couldn't connect to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Google Mail to connect with my family, friends, or business. This is where the VPN comes in handy. I use Surfshark VPN to connect to another country to bypass that internet censorship. With the help of Surfshark VPN, there's also possibility to find cheaper travel, cheaper air tickets, cheaper hotel, or cheaper rental car by simply connect the VPN to another country and check out the deals there. As a frequent traveler, I often use public Wi-Fi at the airport or the hotel, but these are not safe. When I want to go on online banking or sending sensitive information, I use Surfshark VPN to encrypt and secure my data. And now, here's the best deal for today's viewer. Get Surfshark VPN at surfshark.com/Sam. Enter promo code SAM. You will get more than 80% off and 4 additional months of subscriptions for free. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. So after an exciting morning flight over Mount Kilimanjaro, I boarded my next flight to Zanzibar. Karibu, Zanzibar. We're back at sea level. Now, after a couple days at the bush, it's time to go to the beach, right? After landing in Zanzibar, I was transferred from the airport on a speedboat to try out the newly opened Bawi Island Resort. The all-inclusive villa here sells at almost $2,000 a night, but it is just out of this world. After 2 sunny days in Zanzibar, I'm back at the airport here. This is the domestic airport. It really looks like it's overdue, right? It's very simple. It was built in 1994, I was told. And we saw some construction behind this terminal. That's a new terminal that's going to come up because there are lots of tourists here. So today's flight is going from Zanzibar to Dar es Salaam. It's a very short flight by Air Tanzania. I just love the giraffe tail with Kilimanjaro. It's a beautiful design, the tail. And the whole livery, I love it. And first time flying Air Tanzania. Thank you. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Welcome on board.
Thank you so much.
I can't be happy.
Thank you, of course. So welcome on board Air Tanzania -8, sitting in row 1. This is actually a business class flying to Dar es Salaam, the capital, then I'll transit there, connecting to Dubai.
Welcome on board -8 Q400, send number TC137. Destination is Julius International Airport, Dar es Salaam. Our estimated flight time will be 20 minutes, cruising altitude of 6,000 feet above mean sea level.
We further safety instructions currently to book the seat in front of you. Please read it carefully. Kindly know person.
This has to be one of the shortest flight in Tanzania. The average flight time is 14 minutes. So we took off 8 minutes ago. Now we start top of descent, preparing for landing into Dar es Salaam. So you were sitting down. You were sitting down the whole way.
Yeah, all the way we're sitting down.
Yeah.
Now we're about to land.
Oh yeah, landing gear lowered. If you're a lover of turboprop, this is the right country for you. There's so many types of turboprop to fly here. ATR-8, there's Embraer 120. There's loads of Cessna Caravans, you name it. So we just landed at Dar es Salaam. I think the flight gave us a little bit more air time. I think I counted it was about 17 minutes today.
Tanzania, goodbye. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Goodbye. Just got out the domestic terminal. There's a walkway 300 meters to the international to catch my onward flight to Dubai, also with Air Tanzania. attendant wear this giraffe outfit. I found it really striking. What's your name? Irene? Yeah, this is cool. Say hi. Hi.
Hi, sir.
How cool is this giraffe outfit?
Yes.
I like it. So I'm sitting in the Twiga Lounge, which I like the giraffe in the entrance. Lounge is pretty good, like, you know, for Africa. This is very new, very modern, and so is the airport terminal. But you just gotta be a little bit more patient when you enter, because the process of entering airport in Africa is always complicated. You have to go through X-ray machine, and then the check-in, there's security checks, and then round security checks as well. So it's not the easiest compared to Europe or North America. You have self-serve machine. Here it's all manual work. So I hope that eventually they can overcome these kind of difficulties. Bye. So there's 2 flights going out tonight on Air Tanzania. One is to Mumbai, 787, and the other is to Dubai, which scheduled on the 737 MAX. And even 45 minutes out, they've been calling to final call, trying to get everyone boarding. And looks like they're really striving for on-time performance here. But it's also a bit annoying because the announcement keep coming up every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, you hear the announcement, final call. Hello.
Hi,
good to see you. Good to see you.
Welcome aboard, sir.
There you go.
You'll see number 4, customer website.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Just got on board the Air Tanzania 737 MAX 9. However, I would always prefer a wide body. I wish it's a 787, but maybe next time. This is the business class 2 and 2. It's like the US domestic first class lazy boy chairs, but with a little bit of new feature like a wing, similar sit pitch as domestic flight. But the flight to Dubai is over 5 hours, makes it quite long. Thank you. Can you spot the mistake here? Looks like a 737 can fly more than supersonic, can fly like 3,000 kilometers an hour from this display here. Apple juice? Okay, apple juice. Thank you.
chako kitafunga chenyewe. Mipira kuvutia hewa itajitokeza. Vuta mpira huo, alijaza boya, vuta kijaze chini kama hivi. Pia unaweza kujaza kwa kupuliza mrija huo. Unataka kwa mawasiliano.
Understand why they keep rushing people, because we are really going on time. Departure is actually 3 minutes early. We're starting our pushback. After takeoff, dinner was served. I chose beef steak and it comes with a salad and chocolate cake. To my surprise, there are red wine from Tanzania, and they also showed me economy class meals. The entertainment options were quite limited on board, but I was exhausted and took some good rest until we land in Dubai at 2 a.m. Overall, my experience with Air Tanzania was decent enough. I believe the airline will gain more experience and hope I can fly on their long-haul 787 one day.